Hi, I'm Kurt Osiander. This is your move of the week. I'm back. Fake hips. All right, so we're gonna do a nice pass. Go ahead, lay down. And so I'm looking at kind of a situation here where if I grab over here, he's gonna attach himself to me. And if I'm bent over, he's gonna grab my collar and I'm gonna get fucked at the same time. So right here, so I don't make him have an attachment, and I have my staggered stance. I'm bending at the waist and at the knees. I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna grab here and here, and I'm gonna put my hips forward and put this in my pocket. And then I like to grab like this. And that's just me. That might be a lot of people. And then I'm gonna move laterally and stabilize right here. And this hand right here can either grab his belt or his pants here or his belt here to keep his hips in. And I'm kind of pulling his hips this way, right to me and kind of over this way. I'm gonna attach myself to his collar, and so that he doesn't make a good frame or anything, I'm gonna bring him to me and drop my elbow right on top, right? So after this position here, now I'm gonna start to move, and look, I'm not loaded on top of his hip, I'm behind his hip, right? So I'm here and here, and I start thinking about passing. I'm gonna push this forward and start to move and keep my chin right on his shoulder the whole time as I adjust. See, look, my chin never lifted up here. And this is keeping him from going to his knees. So if he wants to go to his knees, it's very hard. And if he wants to come back to me, that's why I'm keeping my chin on his shoulder, so he can't come back to me. And right at this moment, this hand releases and grabs his defense hand and pulls it towards his belly button. And that's when I drop my elbow and I go deep in his collar here with the whole hand. And I'm gonna slide my knee to the top of his shoulder, top of his head, and pull him right into my belly. I'm gonna look away from him and I'm gonna drop. And I do a mini clock. All right, so it's a good little combo move. Once you establish this pass, there's no reason for you to go fast, right? It's like, I'm just gonna tighten the pass up even more. So I'm here, I'm not connected, right? I like to grab the guy instead of the gi, right? But it's not wrong. So I go hips, and put it over here, right? And I'm lean over here, and I'm gonna get behind his hips, not on top of his hips. I grab his belt or his pants over here, so his hips don't move away from me. I keep my elbow close to my body. I grab his collar and I bring him to me and I drop my elbow on top of his knee. At this point, he's trying to frame up. So if I'm stubborn and I just try to push this through this frame, I know he's gonna push back, but when he frames and he pushes back, I move a little bit faster and I tap it. And then I start to move around. And now look, I got my chin on his shoulder, and I know that he's gonna wanna come back this way, but it's very hard because I never lifted my chin off his shoulder there, and I got toed in and everything, and I have his opposite collar. And at this point, I stabilize the position, I reach and I take his defense hand away, I drop my elbow, I go deep in his collar, I slide up and I pull the back of his head into my belly, and I look away from him and I start the lawnmower. All right, so there's a little combo for you. Go train.